All right. So I'm freshly stepped off the toilet. Did you see that? Didn't even go off first step. That means I'm way too lightweight. Gotta have to put some weight on. Currently 68.7 kilograms. I would say about 68 kilograms with no shorts. That is like 149 pounds, almost 150 pounds. Aiming for 169, 170 pounds, which is about 77 kilograms. Weather outside is fantastic, just about right for a leg day. All right, first meal of the day. Getting ready for the leg day today, so a lot of carbs. Gonna be carved up, gonna be full of energy. So I've got 400 grams of leftover potatoes, about 420 grams of leftover potatoes with some meat and some carrots and parsnip, and got 3 scrambled eggs on top with some salt and pepper, a little bit of sauerkraut, I think it's called, this pickled cabbage. And for dessert, I've got a blend of 116 grams of oats, a scoop of this thing, which is about 22 grams of protein, a little bit of sugars. It's a grass-fed whey protein, and a banana, and about a pint of milk in there, which is supposedly organic. That's gonna give me about 300 grams of carbs, roughly, more or less, and solid amount of protein, say probably around 50 to 70 grams, so somewhere about there. Here is my chicken legs. Current body weight about 68 or so kilos, and today I'm about to rip these chicken legs apart. I am going to start off with 2 sets of about 66 reps of squats, just body weight based squats. This is done right after my warm-up, which is a routine I always do before my workouts. And here you can see me struggling, achieving pain, to say at least, at a moderate pace. So one very important thing when you train, from my personal perspective and experience, is that you have to build up to a certain level of stress and weight. So that's where even what's it called, progressive overload comes in place. So starting off slowly, light, and we'll be building up throughout the workout into heavier weights and good stretches and much more. A lot of squeeze there. I really try and squeeze my quads and my calves and my glutes. I am moving forward to the leg press.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, slow and controlled, 14, 15, slow and controlled, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, slow and controlled, 22. All right, first set, 22 reps, decline or incline leg press. Perhaps I sound stupid, but I yet have to find out which one's the difference between inclined and declined. Is this inclined or declined? I have no idea. Anyway, I'm going to load up a little bit more weight, and so I will have 125 plus 30, 155 kilos. So 155. All right, so we got 1, slow and controlled, 2, 3, 4, 5, slow and controlled, 6, 7, never lock the knees, 8, 9, slow and controlled, 10, 11, always control the weight, 12, the weight doesn't control you, 13, 14, you can already see it on my face, I'm having a great time, 15, 16, all right, 16 reps, 155 kilos. Or maybe a little bit less. Hold on. So I got 20, 20, 40, 40, 80, 80 plus 60, 145, not 160, not 155. It's 145. My mistake. Now will be 165. Yeah. So 165. This is gonna be the third set. So, got 1, controlled, 2, slow and controlled, 3, 4, 5, slow and controlled, 6. You can already see it on my face that I'm 7, 8. I am definitely feeling those 20 extra kgs on. 9, 10. At this point, I look like I'm giving that thing birth. 11, 12. Nice and controlled. That's 12 reps with 165 kg. That is 2.5 times more than my body weight, which is not bad. It's quite okay. But it's a sled, so I think it counts as a little bit less, maybe 2 times my body weight, which is not bad. It's not bad. And a 4th set because we are going hard. We're not going home. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slow and controlled. 9. Okay, that was 9. I'll eat 9 for this one. It's not bad. It's alright for the 4th set. Why not? Okay. Moving forward, one of my favorite, old times favorite exercise. We've got the laid over ham curls. I don't know what it says it's called to this day, but I will tell you what it is. So, laid on your stomach, you can, if you need to, stick your bum up whenever you pull, and it happens to feel heavier and heavier. No need to press your what's it called, pelvis against the deck. So I think this is called a hamstrings curls deck. I think, I'm not entirely sure. If anyone watching this knows what's this called, please write it down in the comment section. I am dying to learn the name of one of my favorite leg exercises. Well, one of my favorite leg machine in the gym. Right, so 2nd set, I've decided to start on 1 leg at a time. So what I typically do is I start off with both legs. I put my feet close to each other, so I have a better pull. And then that's for the first set. For the second set, I like to do 1 leg at a time. So I would do 9, 10, 12 reps on 1 leg. Usually the left leg first, because I can just, for some reason, do less reps on the left leg than on the right leg. So probably from so many years of skateboarding. But yeah, that will be the second machine weighted exercise, right? And what I like to do about 4 sets. I would do 1 set, both legs. Yeah, here I am speaking to one of the workers at the gym, saying that I've won the last competition and I'm waiting for my money. It was a bicep curl competition. Who can do most reps with a 10 kilogram barbell? I did 306, so that's a month for free to come to this gym, which is not bad. it's okay. I don't mind the cash. Right, so as I was saying earlier, I like to start this exercise with both feet close to each other, pulls for the hamstrings. I would do about half a stack of this machine, which is like 45 kilos or so. And then I would switch to 25 kilos and I would do one leg at a time. And I like to combine these sets. I usually like to do about 4. So I do one with both feet, then one set with one leg at a time, and then another set with one leg at a time, and then the last set with both legs at a time, with the feet close to each other. So here I'm on the third, just squeezing those reps. I promise you, if you have ever done this exercise and you have only used both your feet at the same time, using one foot at a time is a complete different story. It's almost like a complete different exercise. I would say it targets a larger proportion of your hamstring. And the reason why it is my favorite exercise for legs is because it relieves the pressure built on my lower back. So it's a very good stretch for my lower back, and I'm just loving that. I love a good stretch on my lower back. All right, trying to squeeze in the last little rep I can, just to get as fatigued as possible, get as near to failure as I can. It's one of my workout philosophy, regardless of whether I'm trying to put weight on or I'm just overall doing exercises, just working out. I'm always trying to push it more to get more done. So here I am going for the 4th set, which it will be with both feet. As I said earlier, I like to put, well, it will be done with both my legs, but as I said earlier, I like to put my feet close to each other when I do this exercise. It just works better for me, I guess. I don't know if you whoever you are watching this, if that's how it works for you too, then that's cool, because to me it feels rather more effective that way. Okay, so hamstrings deck done. Moving forward to the last exercise for this session, and here I have the quads extensions. So very similar principle to the hamstrings deck. I like to alternate both legs and one leg at a time when I do this exercise. And the reason is, I think whenever you do one of the 2 limbs at a time, it kind of allows you to train your mind and body connection. So, to me, it is also the efficiency behind doing one at a time, but also I feel like it's a good exercise for the mind as well, with a more intimate type of connection, let's say. So moving to one leg at a time, I typically, when I do this, I kind of like to let it go. Obviously, control the weight at all times. That is always a must. But typically, when I do this kind of like stretchy, pumpy kind of exercises, I like to reserve myself from putting too much energy into the best form, and I like to let that energy go into pumping more. So what I'm trying to achieve here is pump up as much blood into my quads as possible and resist the burn. Let's go check the pump. This was the first day, so I was off workout for a little bit over 2 weeks, which means I am at my lowest weight I can be currently, which is about 68 kilograms, which is 150 pounds or so. Pump looks not bad. It looks alright. I am happy with this session. Around an hour and a half. But yeah, it's done now. And here is a beautiful sunset that I got to see on my way home. Oh, look at those colors.
So, second meal of the day, this is the dinner. And for that, I went very, very simple on carbs. I boiled 120 grams of basmati rice. I fried about 250 grams of ground beef in a large knob of butter. I put that all together with an egg. I will have that with sauerkraut. And for a late night snack, I blended 110 grams of oats, a large banana, and a pinch of walnuts, and 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. I will have that with some cottage cheese, which is really good stuff to have before sleep